Ladies and gentlemen,
We're watching Numbskull News, and today we're doing the top 25 week 9 edition. Let's don't waste any time. Number 1, Alabama with 74 points. And I forgot to tell you, this is based on a point system that I developed. I will put a link at the end of this video to another video that breaks down how my point system works. Anyway, number 2, Ohio State at 73. Alabama overtook them because Ohio State is on a bye. Number 3, Indiana with 69 points. Number 4, Georgia Tech climbing up 57. Also with 57 points is BYU at number 5. Number 6 is Virginia with 52 points. Number 7, Cincinnati with 49. Tied with Texas A&M, also with 49 points. And look, Cincinnati got the tiebreaker just like Georgia Tech got the tiebreaker with BYU. That's why that happened. Anyway, number 9, Oregon with 47 points. At number 10 is Ole Miss with 44. Now I want to show you something. There's starting to be some separation, some real separation between several groupings of these schools. So really the top 3 here, they are a pretty good distance ahead of everybody else. You know, look, it's about 12 points between Georgia Tech and Indiana. That's a pretty good separation. Essentially, Bama, Ohio State, Indiana, if they don't lose any other games, no one's catching them, and that's going to end up being your top 3. Everyone else is going to have to settle for everything else down here. And if you look, really, there's a line of demarcation, I would say, down here between Georgia Tech, Ole Miss. That's kind of like the next plateau. I know Georgia's only 4 points behind Ole Miss, but that's a pretty good line there. And you know, look, Georgia's number 11 with 40 points. Number 12 is Houston. Number 13, Vanderbilt with 38. Number 14 is Texas. They're moving back up with 37 points. Notre Dame with 36. So does Louisville have 36 points. And then you got Texas Tech with 17. And to me, that's another line there. Down here, that group, they're really close together. You go down another 5 points till you get to Utah at 18. And then 19 with Mizzou. Number 20 is Miami. 21 is Michigan with 24 points. Number 22, Arizona State crawls back in here with 23 points. At number 23 is Pitt with 21 points. Also 21 points is Washington. And rounding out the top 25, according to my top 25, the only correct one out there is Iowa with 20 points, getting back into my top 25. And for this week, the SEC is on top still. They got 7 teams in the top 25, 3 in the top 10. The Big 10, 6 in the top 25, 3 in the top 10. Number 3 is the Big 12. They got 6 in the top 25 and 2 in the top 10. And the ACC, not bad, 5 in the top 25, 2 in the top 10. The SEC, number 1 team is Alabama. At number 2 is Texas A&M. Number 3, Ole Miss. 4 is Georgia. And number 5 is Vanderbilt, not going anywhere. Number 1 in the Big 10 is Ohio State. Number 2, Indiana. Then Oregon. And then distant down there a little ways is Michigan at number 4 and Washington at number 5. The Big 12. Number 1, BYU. They are on a run. Number 2 is Cincinnati. Number 3 is freaking Houston. And then number 4 is Texas Tech trying to climb back up in there. And number 5, Utah. The ACC, number 1, Georgia Tech. Number 2 is Virginia. Number 3 is Louisville. And all the way at number 4 is Miami. And then rounding out their top 5 is Pitt. Now you've seen my glorious top 25. Let's do some comparison shopping, shall we? Let's go to the AP's top 25. And I was going to use this site, this NCAA, but unfortunately the NCAA sucks. They suck. They can't even get shit right. Let's go over here to Notre Dame, 7-1. That's their record for 2025, 7-1. Are you sure about that, NCAA? Because, I had to come in here to the standings, and I'm like, okay, hold on. They're 5-2. They're 5-2, guys. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins. They opened the season with a loss to Notre Dame and a loss to Texas A&M. So what the hell is going on with the NCAA? Who's running this website? Are you underfunded? What the hell? So, let's just use it. ESPN, who seems to get shit right. At least with people's records, they get it right. But here's the AP top 25. It's over here on the left side. Ohio State, they have 7-0, number 1. And then they got Alabama at number 4. My point system looks a little different. They got Texas A&M number 3. I have A&M at number 8. Because look at the points. Follow the points. What have you earned? What have you earned? So this is their opinion. This is a national journalist opinion. Texas A&M being number 3, which no. Georgia, they have Georgia at number 5. I have Georgia at number 11 because this isn't based, like I said, it's based off a point system. You kill what you keep what you kill. And like I said, this isn't my opinion. That doesn't mean Ole Miss is better than Georgia. That means they've earned 4 more points. They've had 4 more points of a better season than Georgia has. Oregon number 6, I got them number 8, not a big deal. Ole Miss number 7. Georgia Tech at 8-0. Why are they 8-0? Because they're Georgia Tech. If it was Georgia at 8-0, they would be up here. They would be up here where I have them at number 4. But because they're Georgia Tech, they get knocked down. That's the only reason. They've had a great schedule. They've had some big wins. It's just that kind of bullshit. Now Vanderbilt gets some love at number 9. Vanderbilt at 7-1. I got Vandy at number 13. Which is, it's weird because they're giving this love to Vanderbilt, but they're not giving it to Georgia Tech, who's 8-0. Oh, because they're an SEC school. They're an SEC school, so they look at Vanderbilt like, oh, well, they beat SEC teams, which automatically puts them above Georgia Tech. Now, the SEC is a better football conference overall than the ACC, like dramatically better. But, I mean, look. We don't have to get stupid here. We can go to the, see what Georgia Tech has done. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. Let's see. They beat Colorado to open the season. I know Colorado sucks right now. All right. They're not super horrible. They're not super great. Clemson's fallen on their face. But remember, Clemson was undefeated at this point. At least I believe they were undefeated. And they were probably favored heavily against Georgia Tech. But Georgia Tech got them. Wake Forest is a good team. Georgia Tech went on the road to beat them. Virginia Tech sucks. Okay. Duke's a pretty good team. Georgia Tech beat them. Syracuse, not great. But Georgia Tech beat them. Now let's go look at Vanderbilt. All right, let's just see who's got the better schedule here. And by the way, Vanderbilt's got a loss on their record. Let's not forget that. Charleston, South Carolina, who cares? Vanderbilt beat Virginia Tech, who cares? South Carolina sucks. Georgia State, give me a break. Utah State, Give me a break. Vanderbilt got beat pretty bad by Alabama. LSU, as we see, LSU isn't what we thought they were. They just fired their damn head coach. And then they did beat Missouri. That's their best win of the season is Missouri. So how much better really is their 7-1? Is it really that much better than Georgia Tech's 8-0? I don't think it is. Now, does Georgia Tech have? Do they have a win? Does Georgia Tech have a great win like Missouri? No, but they did beat Clemson. That's name value, which should mean something, right? Name value should mean something. But, to this crew, it kind of doesn't mean anything, which is crazy to me. I don't know. So let's look at the rest of this AP Top 25. BYU at number 10. BYU at number 10. I got them at number 5. I got them at number 5. Where's Virginia? Where's UVA and all this? Where is Virginia? Am I just missing them? Down at 15. What do you got to... I don't get that. Why is Tennessee above Virginia? Can anyone explain to me other than reputation? Notre Dame at 5-2, as I bitched about before. Why is Notre Dame above Texas Tech? Why are they above Cincinnati? Why are they above Houston, Notre Dame? They beat nobody. I mean, they beat USC. Best win they've had. They got beat by Miami. They got beat by Texas A&M. Everybody else has been a whatever matchup. The best win is USC. And USC isn't some super talented, they're better than they were last year, but they're not a feared group here. All right. Look, USC is number 23 on this group. I don't know why. Why are they above Utah, who's got better wins than USC does? I don't get it. All right. I don't have a problem with Michigan. Hell, I got Texas higher. Some of their shit, like why? Like I have Miami a lot lower. Well, they're only one loss. Well, there's a lot of one-loss teams behind them that actually have played one more game. See what I'm saying? I mean, BYU's just one step ahead of Miami. Actually, they got them tied for 10th. What the hell is that? 8-0 versus 6-1. The ACC ain't shit. I mean, let's go back over. Let's go back over here. Let's go back. Let's take a look at Miami. Look how far down they are in the ACC. Oh my God. Let's see what they've done this year. What have they done this year? Oh, let's see. Oh, let's not forget they lost the Iowa State in the Pop-Tarts Bowl. Let's not forget that. They beat Notre Dame. Great. Whatever this is, they beat. Okay. South Florida, who's having a great year, is a great team. They put it on them. Okay. But you only get so much credit for being a G5 team. Florida sucks. They beat Florida State, but Florida State has fallen apart. Louisville beat them. They beat down Stanford. Okay. So what's the seminal win here for Miami? It's Notre Dame. 2-loss Notre Dame. That's their big win. And look at the rest of the schedule. They got SMU, they got Syracuse, NC State, Virginia Tech, then Pitt. It's a super easy schedule. This is why Notre Dame is 20th on my list, because everybody has the chance to earn the same amount of points. However, if you're in a conference that is sucking and you can't beat enough ranked teams, this is what happens to you. They They haven't been able to earn enough points to get up here. 7-1 Cincinnati. 7-1 Houston are above Miami. And look, BYU has a shit ton more points than Miami. It's just what they've earned. It's what they've earned. But Miami, according to the AP, that's reputation. Number 10, that's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Anyway, guys, that's why my top 25 with my point system, it's just superior. My point system shows you who deserves to be number 1, who deserves to be number 25, and everything in between. It shows you. You talking about strength of schedule? This shows you the strength of schedule week to week to week to week on your points. And if there's anything that's missed, if you beat a team earlier in the season that wasn't ranked, but at the end of the season turns out to be a badass team, there's a correction. So if Miami ends up being a 1 loss, which most likely is going to happen, they have a chance to earn more points depending on who they played and how many wins or losses they have. The strength of schedule, there will be another strength of schedule adjustment at the end of the season, what I'm trying to say. And right now, I don't see a lot of points for them at the end of the season because that schedule is weak as shit. Weak as shit. Anyway, that's why this shit is superior. Because that's just based off of people's opinion, which is ridiculous. And they have no standing to put Miami where they put them. They have no standing to put Notre Dame. Now, it's only a few spots up where I have them, but look who's below them. No reason for those teams to be below Notre Dame. Anyway, thanks for watching this crap. I'll be back with some more crap later. Bye.